Welcome to Season 3.
We aspire to be piss poor.
I'm all for eating more meat.
Cut that in, do me a favour.
Oh, let me just tell you one more thing. So I couldn't take my coat off, so I had to sit all the way through the performance with my coat on. They got my boobs out. I don't know about you, but I'm ready for bed.
Tell me about it.
Well, not with you.
Definitely not. Good evening, Andy.
Good evening, Leon. Oh, just my light on. That's very bright, isn't it?
I don't want my light on tonight. I want to be in the dark. A bit
Shine
like a
off your
vampire.
head.
I'm leaning slightly. I'm on a tilt. I'm on a wonk.
Is it cool? It's cool to have a bit of a lean.
Used to be, didn't it? Remember 90s? You walk with
With a bit of a
a
swag.
drop shoulder.
And your hand in your pants.
And your pants around your ankles.
Prison! Did you ever used to put your hand in your pants all the
No,
time?
no, good. I still do.
Why?
My missus hates it. I've always got my hand in my pants.
Like in a restaurant?
No, yeah.
Walking around the supermarket? Why?
It's anthropological. It's comfy.
Anthropological.
And you know that Ricky Gervais joke?
What was
Ricky
the
Gervais
left
says it's anthropological. Chimps hold themselves all the time. And he says something about wanking off. He's like, chimps don't wank me off though. It's a joke by Ricky Gervais, very similar to that. But I've always got my hands on my cock. Always.
Just to make sure it's still there.
I don't know, it's just comfy. I don't know, I just find it really comfy. And Noah does it. So once again, I don't think it's picked up on me. I think it's just subliminal hands away pants.
So if you ever meet Leon in the street, don't shake his hand.
Yeah, I'm not walking around the street with me. Do you know what I mean?
I know, but you've
sat
enjoyed
on settee, constantly pulling the string, pulling the bag. Oh, what are we talking about? Next subject. How's you
What a
been?
fantastic start.
I've gone red.
My week's been, I don't even know. What day is it today? It's Wednesday.
I did the exact same thing today. I walked into work and I was like, what day is it? I am lost.
Yeah.
Proper lost.
I'm not used to working 5 days in a week either.
No. I'm managing 2 sites at the moment as well.
The second.
Yeah, I must look after all the sites.
Oh, right, yeah.
So I've got the new one, all the things like that, but I'm having to maintain a site that's falling to pieces, like barren. You think, oh, it'd be easy. Plant room tripped out the other day. It took me about 4 days to get it back up and running.
You just go in there, sit and play with your nuts.
Oh, that's the other bad thing in there. I've got no internet, so I can't have my laptop. I'm on when I'm in there. I've got to be on my phone doing things. It drives me.
So you just like swimming up and down pool.
I dare go in water. I don't know what clarity's like
Is
in
it
it.
brown, yeah?
But no, the other day it was really cloudy. So we had a power cut. I came in, it went really. I lost all circulation, everything. I was like, oh no, the airing system, everything. I was like, I can't get it out. It took me a full day to get it sort of thingy. I shut it all down again. So I'll revisit this tomorrow.
Have you seen them houses that are all flooding and stuff? They've got real problems.
Wow, this.
There's been loads of flooding, haven't they?
Ah, could have my water. No, they don't want my water, do they? I could do their water. I'm struggling to maintain thingy. But yeah, only a few more months I can drain pool. I can't wait to drain the pool. That is something I'm really looking forward to, draining it.
Skate track.
Oh, I'm going to be in it. I'm going to get in it. I'm going to get in the empty pool, take some photos and stuff.
Nice.
All right. That's a good thing.
I think it's, yeah, sure.
I'm not a loser. This is a really good thing.
Being in an empty pool.
Yeah. How often do you say being in an empty pool?
Um,
So I'm going to be stood 2.1 metres looking up at the side. Because when you're in the water, that depth section is gone.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
when I'm at the deep end looking up and thinking, shit, imagine falling in from
Well,
there.
that's it. So I remember going to Brid when Brid was emptied. And I walked around that, and you don't walk close to edge on that
No,
because
no.
it's a drop.
Well, I've got to put 4 section on it when I've drained it because of the contractors in case someone falls off the edge. Would you believe? So I need to put railings around the pool edge.
just put like cushions in it.
I'm like, put the water back in.
Yeah.
That's safe. I can't swim.
That'll stop. Yeah, that's the other thing. Put handbags
So
on pool.
yeah. Busy times at the moment. Busy times.
January tends to be for people, doesn't it? Tends to
Yeah.
just have kicked up a gear
Yeah. It's all right though.
and stuff. Yeah. I'm just going to tell you a bit because I haven't seen you for ages properly.
So New Year's Eve,
Spent
didn't
New
I?
Year's together, didn't we?
So I didn't see you leading up to Christmas. Really, did we?
Not really, did we? Because we had everything pre-recorded, didn't we?
Do you know what I thought? And also already bought it. You want to laugh to the New Year. We used to go out pre-Christmas drinks, didn't we?
We used to.
We'd either go to Tom Pudding or something. We'd just go for some
Yeah.
drinks. So I thought, wait, not this year.
No.
I mean, I did have a busy week running to Christmas,
I'll
but
tell you what we used to do as well. We used to go to like a football game.
yeah,
didn't we?
or
Around
the ice
Christmas.
hockey game.
Yeah. We didn't do any of that either.
No, I don't know really.
We're bad people.
It's been nice.
Now, I mean, I can't even remember what podcast came out because we did a bit of a pre-record, didn't we? Of them all, there's a bit of a mishmash. But you still owe me a painting.
When was I meant to do a painting by?
Well, whenever.
What with?
There was no deadline. It was a body part
Oh, yeah.
that's not your hands or
On my
arms.
tail.
You won't be able to.
My hands are on it. Yeah, I've got good movement then, haven't I?
Keeping it warm.
I forgot about that.
So that's a bit of admin. So I'm trying to go
Remind
through my other little bit of admin.
What else have I not done?
No, the belly button fluff sold, didn't it?
We told that. I'm sure I mentioned
Yeah,
that.
but the person hasn't paid.
Oh, what?
So
Rip
I've had
on.
to send them a message this week. I've left it because I'm thinking maybe they're just it's tight around Christmas, isn't it?
For £1.
So I've had to message them and say, look, you owe me from this belly button fluff. It's the weirdest message I think I've ever
Have they
sent.
responded?
No. So I might have to cancel it and put it back up
Relist
for
it.
sale, yeah.
So you lucky listeners, back on the
Coming
market.
back on the market. I'll tell you what, I'll give it till next week.
Yeah.
And if they've not done it, I mean, it's not like you can just buy it by mistake, is it? You have to click on it and put a bid in.
Yeah. The
There's
problem
three
is,
or four different.
could be a
three or four
serial
buttons.
killer.
It could be.
I'm still trying to clone you.
I'm still adding to it as well. So
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was like a bucket now.
yeah, a barrel full of fluff. I'm also, I suppose this is. So I wanted to chat with you today about like what was your highlights of 23? Can you remember?
What, 23?
Yeah.
I can remember bits.
I've just been scrolling through my phone trying to think, what did I do last year?
Well, my what occupied my year, I hate to keep going on about it, but yeah, with my house extension, that was a big thing for me, 23. We had little holidays here and there, but like we didn't go abroad. Not like that's a thing, but we had like little mini breaks instead of going abroad last year.
Yeah, because I finished for Christmas like on the 13th because I had loads of holidays to take. And I'm thinking, well, I can't have done anything. We didn't go away. We didn't cycle, did we, last year?
No.
Because
I've said though, I want to get that gone. I want to get there done this year.
yeah. So that, and I'm thinking, well, I know I've been away and I've had days out and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I must have just
Done them around your
done
weekends,
them
probably.
weekends
Yeah.
and stuff. So I've got a few highlights of 2023.
Go on.
Swam with sharks. Again, something I completely forgot about. But
When the hell did you swim? I didn't know it was from the Sharks.
yeah, went to that Bear Grylls place.
Oh well, didn't know you'd been to
I
Bear Grylls.
told
No,
you
no.
about this. So yeah, so I went in a cage, and there was sharks swimming in front of us. I
That's
mean, they
really
weren't like
impressive.
great whites, but
There were. Oh, there were.
no, they weren't.
They were like great whites. They were massive.
Yeah, I mean, they were huge. So that was pretty
Nibbling
cool.
your trotters.
That was pretty cool. Done Alton Towers a couple of times. Done Thorpe Park a couple of times. Done Blackpool a couple of times. Done Three Peaks. Enjoyed Three Peaks.
You didn't enjoy Three Peaks.
My feet didn't enjoy it,
Weren't you ill straight after it though as well?
but yeah. But I look back on it now and I've enjoyed it. Is that a thing? That you know, like when you think of something at the time, you think I'm not enjoying this.
Yeah.
I'll never do this again. Actually, I would. Great North Run. I hated the Great North Run.
You said you're never going to do that again.
I know. And I'm in Ballot.
In battle again?
Yeah, I've gone
Good
for it.
lad. Good lad.
And my wheel fell off my car.
Yeah, that was a good time.
So I've just been looking back at like some stuff for this year, and I think that they're sort of my highlights of
Yeah.
the year.
I mean, mine's went to Old Trafford a few times, watched football. They're what I've been doing, like going to events, watched England, went to Women's FA Cup final.
Yeah, see, this is, I know it's a bit of a cliche and a bit cheesy, isn't it? But isn't this what like life's about? Just getting out and doing stuff. We can all have material stuff, can't we?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But if I say, what did you buy last year?
Not a lot.
You go, well, I can't remember.
No.
But you remember your days out and stuff.
Yeah.
Things with kids and that.
And I think that's more, I'd rather spend money on things like that.
Yeah, me too. Like doing stuff.
Yeah.
And like I say, when I'm scrolling back from my phone and from my pictures, I'm thinking, actually, I did do quite a bit.
Yeah, we had like this. We did Blackpool last year.
Yeah.
Went to a football tournament in Blackpool,
Yeah, you did, didn't you?
which was really good. I mean, last summer was made up of football tournaments. If one won one, the other one was at a tournament.
Yeah.
Which I once again, people they don't mourn, no one mourns, but like you lose time for yourself. But I don't mind that now. I'm of an age where I got what to do.
Yeah, and like I said, we would have normally gone, our cycling would have been,
Yeah.
I suppose your time for yourself. Wasn't it? There was no stag does, was the last year?
No.
Didn't do a-
The only thing I've given back to myself is I started playing vets football.
That didn't go very well, though, did it?
I've played this. I played this Sunday.
How did you get on?
Uh,
Injury free?
Do you think I'd ever play football in my life? you think,
That's what it is.
You think you go, you played this game, mate? I had to buy some new boots, so my boots are cream crackers. So I bought some boots when I first started playing vets football. And buy cheap, buy twice. I was being proper tight and I should have just bit the bullet and spent the money on so I bought some World Cuppies. And I should have bought World Cuppies. I've just bought some new World Cuppies. Should have bought them. I bought some F50 lookalike things. And I just knew I shouldn't have bought them. They've just fallen to pieces really quick.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
because synthetic, it's leather, whereas my World Cuppies are proper leather. They'll probably last me 10, 15 years. No, I won't. But the last pair I had, because I can remember, like, I had a pair of World Cuppies and Copas, so if they were molded or studs, and I had them for years and years, and just lasted. They don't split. They're just the comfy, the mold to your feet. They're just. Oh.
Have you got to that age now where you start buying stuff and go, this will be the last one of these I ever buy?
Probably football boots, yeah. Football boots, last ones.
You know, like if like I've bought my bed. That bed will probably outlive me now. I'd buy another one.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We could do a new mattress, I think.
It's worrying when you start buying shoes, though, isn't it? And go, yeah,
His
these
last
are the
pair.
last pair of shoes.
That's when you're 70. You don't think that now when you're in your
I do.
30s.
I do.
Oh, it's going to be the last pair I buy. No, I don't think I've bought anything that I think's the last. A kitchen. That's the last kitchen I'm buying. I say that for a fucking fact. I don't care what she says. Doors could be hanging off the lot. We ain't getting another kitchen.
That extension staying in it.
Oh, yeah.
Just on that, do you remember this time last year when you was kind of excited to start?
Oh, yeah, because remember the year before that, and I was talking about it. Because we went for a walk. It was on COVID, and we was talking about it, and I was saying, like, I don't mind getting a camper van, but we want to do an house extension sort of thing. And obviously, the house extension made more sense. And that was the thing. And then all of a sudden, like, it was like, we want to do that. And then
just patch your camper van around back.
Yeah, and it took a full year to then it's happening sort of thing.
Yeah, because I remember when you said it's going to happen, and then it was still ages before it started.
Oh, yeah.
Still.
Well, we booked our builder in probably nearly a year in advance, nearly.
Yeah.
Probably not that. Probably about 8, 9 months.
And now you just think it's gone. It's
Yeah.
gone now, mate.
Yeah, I know. So's my wallet.
Yeah. So he's eating.
Used to wear heavier on my pants in that wallet, not anymore.
So he's eating nice food and stuff.
Tell me about it. Yeah, so I didn't have a bad 2023, but I think I had a steady 2023. I mean, 22 was relentless. We seemed to cram anything and everything into 22. It was a weird year that year.
Is that because sort of on the back of COVID as well? Because like holidays kind of got pushed back a year in certain circumstances.
Yeah, well,
yours did. Did yours?
No, so we had nothing that threw back. Oh, well, technically, because we were meant to go to America, weren't we? So we were meant to go to America before COVID. Then it got knocked back. Then was going to do it, but then my sister passed. So then it got like knocked back again. And then we then sort of did it. But it all started from, I think, December 21.
Didn't you go to America last year?
No, it was 22.
It was 22?
Yeah.
Was that long ago? Wow.
Yeah. So it was like December 21, we went to Lapland. And then just from then, it was like this. It was like crazy. So like the whole of 22, from the end of 21 to all of 22, it was just like, because it finished with America in like end of October. I was like, bloody hell.
But now you're not going to be able to afford to do all
No, definitely not. But so then taking that and then going into 23 was like a bit of a tamer year. I know it like obviously happened about the house extension, but it was like a bit more of a what I call a normal year where I'm not doing anything and everything. I'm just doing like the normal stuff, nothing above and beyond.
Is that the plan for this year?
Yeah,
so not much plan this year.
No, so this year I don't think we'll get abroad this year again. I don't think. Once again, I keep saying that like I must go abroad every year. It'll be the same again. We'll probably do little staycations and stuff. And I mean, last year we went to a place up at near the Lake District for a week. So I'll probably do something like that again and stay here.
That's almost as dear as going abroad, though, isn't it?
I know what you mean, but my food shoppings, we don't spend any more outside of that like the hotel, the cabin or whatever, and that's
10. It'll be 10.
That's that. But if you go abroad, you've got all the food and all the eating out and all the.
Yeah.
We don't do any of them sort of things. Like I buy my booze from Morrison's and I'm good to, or Tesco's or any good supermarket or something like that.
Anyone that want to sponsor us?
Yeah.
You're all good.
But yeah, so I don't think we'll go away this year. I need to do a garden, so that's next adventure. I need to get the garden sorted. I've got a couple of quotes in. I think I need to be a gardener.
You're paying for the skills, aren't you?
Of course I am, yeah. To a point where originally the plan was I was going to do the garden. And I rang the builder who did the house extension. I said, mate, will you come and quote for me? He's like, where? I was like, I can't do it. Do you know what I mean? Because I really thought, because I laid the paving originally. So I laid the paving at mine when I first moved in. Did all the back garden, sorted the grass out and stuff like that. But because I'm starting from complete basic, I'm going to have to put like rubble down to build up levels. I'm going to sort out. I need machinery, do you know, to do it and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And I had one of our friends, Smithson, around. And obviously he was a gardener. I said, look, I don't want you to do the work. And he's like, good, because I ain't got any equipment. I was like, but I just need a bit of advice. Oh, man. He started talking. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to get this. I'm going to get a skip. And he just started talking to me. I was like, I can't do this, can I? And he's like, you can. And I was like, nah, mate, what you're talking about there is way out of my skill set.
Yeah.
Like,
and you don't want to be having to buy equipment either, do you?
Well,
and do a shoddy job.
Yeah, because I was all set for, would you believe, renting like a little Bobcat. And then
we're driving that round streets.
Yeah, a little Bobcat and it's getting like a little skip. And I had it all planned that it was going to come on the weekend. I'm going to do a weekend sort of thing. But I said to Chris, look, just come and just talk me through what I need, what's what. And he was going, I was like, yeah, this is.
Did he put your pagoda up?
A pagoda.
Pagoda.
And I was like, yeah, this is not for me. So I cancelled the skip and cancelled the Bobcat because I was, like I said, I was all set. What had happened is I'd just been talking around garden, scraping things off and gone, now what?
Let's get around the streets on now.
But everything's off level because the house is technically the house is like sort of lifted slightly compared to where it was. So technically, there must have been a slope.
I think there was a slope from what I remember.
From
towards your back gate.
Oh no, sorry. What I'm saying is the actual house itself.
Oh, right.
So the pad that the kitchen sat on. No, maybe not. Because you used to step out of the kitchen. So it's probably about the same actually level wise. But you're trying to get that level back because of all the rubble and stuff that's been left behind. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Bill, he was laughing at me. He's like, I was like, "Will you come and quote for me?"
He's not laughing at it. He's going,
Yeah.
ka-ching.
So I've had a few quotes in. He hasn't come back to me yet, actually. I need to chase him. But I've had a couple of quotes in. And I know that I need to get some garden equipment and start being a gardener.
That's your plan, your task, I suppose. We all have kind of a task, don't we, that we're going to do. I've not done none since I built my decking.
Yeah.
Didn't do. I want to try and get my grass right, and that's a proper old man thing to say, innit? But I want to try and get that right. Get it into a point where I just like a dad should.
Yeah. Well, what I want to do is, and I've not mentioned it to any garden that's come round. In the corner, I want to do the barbecue, but I want to do the bricklaying for the barbecue. Yeah. I want to do the concrete pad, and I want to put the pizza oven on and put my barbecue back in situ. I want to do that, so then I've done something. No,
you can cut the grass.
just out of like, I want a project to do. If that makes sense. Yeah. But I think I can do that. I just haven't got the skills to do that and everything. I just couldn't. I just
think with stuff like that as well, it's knowing, like you say about leveling it out. I'd just gone, I'll just throw some grass seed down.
Yeah, see what happens.
Yeah,
like Jack and Beanstalk. Oh look,
go from there.
So yeah, sorry to think about my garden that, but yeah. So that's the 2024 project.
So you've got nothing like trips or all like that booked?
Nope. Clubs have all started back, which obviously it went really quiet through December.
Yeah.
They're all back. Obviously they're not neither of them are swimming. They don't go to swim club anymore because.
I was just saying to you before as well, because obviously Ava goes to big school as well this year, doesn't she? So that's a change, which I've noticed in Andy. I just think she's grown up really quickly.
Yeah.
From what is effectively going to school at primary school and playing.
Yeah. To then, I can remember that change because I can remember when we did it's like a taster day. So I went to Holy Family School and we went on the bus like one day and we spent the whole day there. So we'd like sort of went round doing what you class as like registration, doing all the site familiarization stuff. And I thought, oh, this is brilliant. Yeah, this is like just like a bigger version of what we had. And then you like sort of forget and you go back in year 7, you're like, fuck, this is what I remembered. What I've got to listen to you talk today. I want to play football. No, man.
It's raining. Get out.
Yeah.
Do that primary school. It's raining. You're not going out.
Yeah, it's weird in the age. You got my
do you know what was funny? Because Andy was here the other day and I was asking her like what she was back to school Monday. So what's your first lessons Monday? It says like PE. We've always had this bugbear about PE, haven't we? Yeah. Certainly primary school. It's the first thing that gets cancelled.
Yeah.
We need to do an extra lesson, like cancel everybody's PE. We need to practice for the school play, cancel everybody's PE. Don't do that at big school.
Yeah, so it's funny you say that because when they was leading up to the Christmas caroling, they kept cancelling PE to practice Christmas carols. Yeah. I was like, what?
I tell you what, weirdly though, she'd done a lesson at school and they'd done like the dance mat thing, which is a bit pants.
I remember you saying that.
It's a bit rubbish.
It was like a compromise.
Yeah, it was like, well...
no teachers in. Like,
teachers were sick, I think, so they brought like a substitute in, all right. watch that TV. And
So what I find strange about that is, like, so I get away from sport background. I completely get that. However, if that was me and I had no interest in sports, so I'm not expecting to be able to do squats, burpees, do a sports lesson or teach someone to play badminton or thingy. Go for a fucking run around the field.
well, they do. And Yates.
No, but so teachers rang in sick. Just fucking go do 10 laps at the field, please.
Cross country running.
Yeah.
They did orienteering. They're very similar, isn't it? They must have like a plan to go.
Yeah.
Right, there's a map. We've got the markers, whatever around.
Go find
just
them.
go do that.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. But getting dance mat out is poor. You are right. It's poor.
Yeah, it was pretty poor. But at least they're doing it, and that's what I mean. I think I always thought any jump you do, even from school to college, it still seems like a massive jump.
Yeah.
From college to university, it's a massive.
Yeah.
Not that I went to university, but it's a massive jump. And yeah, so you've got that to enjoy.
Yeah. Well, some of Ava's team have already gone to secondary school because they're like it's double year. So like the Ava plays up effectively because they're a girls' team. They play over 2 years.
Yeah. Yes.
And I think Ava's noticed the maturity in them as well. Like, so like, not like she's like trying to be like thinking, but she's like trying to keep with them, but then with his friends, because obviously maybe her friends don't do sports or interact with the older kids. It's like
it was even stuff like at Christmas shopping, and the stuff that she wants. I want lip gloss. You've never worn lip gloss in your life, but it's like that now. It's that.
All they've got for Christmas is makeup.
Yeah,
makeup, fantasy, and every day. So Ava's one of them kids where it's like, go wash your face, brush your teeth before you. It's the same thing. I have to get up and go. Have you brushed your teeth? Have you washed your face? She's got makeup, bang up, face on, headband in, moisturizes, cleanses it, thingies it, puts the makeup on. I'm like, who are you? For last I don't know how long I've not been able to get you to wash your face, never mind cleanse it and sort it. And I was like, and then nails were going on over holidays. I was like,
to be a girl, to be a girl. I couldn't be arsed with all that shit.
Even Noah had his hair cut because he was too much hassle being long. He's gone back to a bit of shorter hair. He's not got because of his headband and having to sort it out. Because he was getting to a point where it was like
so much maintenance.
Well, it was. It was getting really weird. It was like he had to like sort of go to bed with it like blown dried back. Or to wake up, his like hair was everywhere. I'm like, bloody hell. And then trying to sort it out in the morning, I'm like, fuck's up with your hair, lads? I know, big time. I was like, just get it cut a bit short, mate. And he's like, I pretty much talked him into it. I showed him a couple of pictures. Like, look at hair like this, mate. And it is a lot easier to maintain.
You when you was a kid.
Yeah. I had white hair when I was a kid.
But mate, make the most of it while you've got it.
You're big time. He'll have Amy's dad's hair though. He's got like a full head, front head. Because like, even as a kid, I always had like a bit of an M. It's not as if I've got like hair right to front. Noah's got hair where it actually comes down at the front here. He's got like a bit of so
Steven Gerrard.
I don't know if that.
Steven Gerrard's got that funny like forward hair thing.
Oh, well,
looks like he's got a wig on that's pushed at front.
Probably, yeah. To the point where when he's having his hair slicked back, the hair just had to keep like like cutting this bit here. So like Noah had this like weird like trimmed bit here because obviously
like his baby hair bit.
No, it's like his head of hair is forward. He's got like a full. Literally a full head of hair. A full
It'd be
head.
devoed if that falls out, wouldn't it?
I hope it does. Right.
What about personally for 24? Is there anything that you want to be better with yourself?
I think I need to take. So 23 as well. A lot of things going on and stuff. I think I need to take a bit more time for myself this year. And I don't know. It sounds selfish, but like not just me, but my family and stuff, and just a bit more
Put your own
time.
gas mask on first, though, don't you?
Yeah, because I need to help others.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So if you can't look after yourself,
Yeah.
you can't do them other bits.
Yeah. So
It's not selfish either.
I need to sort my health out a little bit. And we've known that for a few years. I need to get a bit fitter and I need to sort my blood pressure out and stuff and my cholesterol and my thingy. But I just need to get myself sorted a little bit. I think
Cleanse.
Yeah.
Bit of an inner cleanse.
Yeah.
Should we do a spa day?
Yeah, I enjoy spa day. To be fair, I need to book some more of them. We'll go with Mrs. That's something I need to do as well. So spend a bit more time, just me and the missus.
Like a date.
Yeah, so like, because she gets like a day off in the week, I really should then maybe, if it's her weekend off, but then again, I don't want to compromise with family time, but I should maybe swap one of my days, work the weekend, then we can have a day off together and go do something. And it's not about doing something about the kids, but doing something for ourselves.
I think sometimes it is about doing stuff without the kids though, because you've still got. When I say you've got needs, I'm not saying spend afternoon in bed. Like, do you know what I mean? But you have like.
Oh, I have needs.
I know they're just below your thighs. you still need, I think, them times as
Yeah.
a couple as well.
Yeah.
Get yourself off and have a spa day.
Yeah. I enjoy it though, because we normally do it for our birthdays. So we'll go to like Valentine's in York. We've done it a couple of times. Did that last year.
Yeah.
But I'd sleep on one of those beds, one bed, fall asleep. I don't know. I'm off.
Quality time.
I'm gonna say I'm really good fun. Like, and then I'll go sit in sauna. She don't like it in sauna because she don't like it in sauna, but she wears contact lenses. So she can't go in sauna. So she do laps in pool. I'm sitting in sauna. It's like I'm melting. I miss saunas. I was talking to someone today, and I was on about when we were up at Leicester Centre, we were gonna have sauna and steam and stuff like that. And something hit me, and I was like, I miss the sauna. I really do miss the sauna.
I used to miss going in there and just chatting with people.
Oh, someone's like really out, it's like, hello, just a bit squeegee. How are you doing, mate?
No, I don't believe it. I mean, sat in there with people.
Yeah,
Like,
some randomers.
You've been to the gym and you just go in there. You can't not go in there and not talk.
So, when it was obviously, I've not been in it since I shaved my head. Since I started shaving my head. Now, I used to always be in there. There was always a bloke. There was all blokes there. They're proper, like, just sat in there, dripping with sweat, just razor shaving their head. I'm thinking, and I was like, oh, I do that. I can now, so let's get it up and I'm get in there.
Get them bricks built.
Do you know someone asked me if they could buy the sauna? I was like, it got condemned. It's like, yeah. And I was like, no, mate, it got proper condemned. The wood was like deemed as like a fire risk. Never mind the electrics and all the other things because of the age of it.
That's weird, isn't it? Because this will be boring for people that don't know about it, but that was there for years and years and years, and then like Graham rebuilt it, didn't he? But it was there a lot longer. So it must have been in a worse state when he rebuilt it.
Yeah.
So say it was there for 15 years and then it's been there 10 years or whatever since Graham built it.
And the rest.
Yeah, I've just rough numbers, but it was there longer before he did it. So it was pretty grim, wasn't it?
Well, one of the things was...
They didn't condemn stuff in them days.
Yeah, well, one of the things because obviously one of the things that was like really weird was like, it's been there for ages. And we had a bit of an issue, trying to get it to work after COVID because I've been shut down, trying to recommission back up. I'm like, we can't commission this. I was like, well, why can't we commission it? Well, electric's from the 60s. Sorry? How have we got away with this?
Building one built till 80s.
Yeah, no. He won that thing. 80s then or whatever it is. Yeah. But I was like, how has this happened? Do you know what I mean?
Solid. The built things to last.
Built to last, yeah. What the hell's going on here? So yeah, like a really weird thing.
Absolute built to last. My 2024 is going to be very much so over Christmas. I've got problems with my roof. So
I've told you, mate, I'll get up on that roof.
I know, but I'm worried state you're in, you just jump off.
I've got some scaffolding.
You're right. No, so I think I've got it sorted, but I don't know. I don't yet know what it's going to cost. Well, you mentioned before about a camper van. I want a camper van.
Yeah. I want you to get a camper van.
I know. I've even got my trip planned.
Have you?
Where
are we going? Where are we going?
Well, this is the thing. Because again, I know it's a bit cheesy, a bit of a cliche, but life is too short, isn't it? And I think if I can afford it, which it'll skim me, but I just want to do it and then just go, right, now I can now do stuff. And there's so many times, like when I did Great North Run, I'm thinking, right, I've got to get an hotel. If I'd have had a camper, I could just drove up and just stayed on and just slept in that. And the logistics of it all, and I think there was other places where I've been, we've like got up stupidly early to get places. When I'm thinking, we could have just had a nice steady drive the night before.
Yeah, slept over.
Tea time, stayed in that and just thought, and I just think it'd be really cool.
I'm birthday again.
I'm going to go for 4 because I think that'll be roomy enough. Yeah. That suit you?
Yeah, of course it was. Yeah.
It's not about me.
Yeah. Mate's rental agreement. Yeah. I'll rent off you for a weekend.
And I just think it'd be class.
I'll rent off your weekend. Come back, smash it up, mate. I'm really sorry. I'm smashing into this.
Yeah,
and I've crashed it.
There's definitely a sticker on it when I rock it. And I keep watching these videos now, and I know that people are like living vans. I'm not stupid enough not to think like that lifestyle's fantastic, but. Yeah, so that's what I want to do this year. I also want to try and give back a bit. And again, I'm a big believer in karma. I've not told you this, have I?
No.
So,
I don't know what you're on about. I've not told you this. I don't think so.
As soon as I start telling you, go, yes, you've told that. So, a letter came just before Christmas.
Ooh. From Santa?
Fruit post. I'm on his list.
Good list.
I'm on his list. A letter came fruit post. And so the name on it is somebody... It's quite a common name, but it's somebody that I would recognise in our town. but the address was a mixture of my address and somebody else's address. So I've had this before. This name, you know, like you'll get old mail that comes to your house. And you go, oh, that's because so and so used to live here. So I had one before, and I put a message on Facebook saying, "Does anybody know this person?" Because it was handwritten, and I thought they want that. Do you know what I mean? It might be a Christmas card. Or whatever. So somebody came out
to open to see if there's any money in it.
No, I didn't. But on this one, it came, and I thought, if I put this name on Facebook, somebody's going to go, yeah, it's so and so, and I know it's not them.
All right.
Do you know what I mean? So I opened it, and it's a voucher for a.
Spent it.
Well, I don't think I could have done it in all good consciousness. So I've opened it. So then researched the company, thinking, right, I could contact them and just say, look, you've made an error. You've sent this in error. So that was an option I've got. Then the address of the town, I've Googled that, and there is the same address in that town as my address. So obviously, and it was a printed label. So this company as well is a big company, international company. So they've obviously gone on their system, typed somebody's name as the address, and got the wrong address, but it's got my postcode on.
Uh-huh.
So it's like my number, my street name, their town, my postcode.
Ah.
Do you see what I mean? So, but
How the hell does the system get that so wrong?
So they basically put the wrong postcode on their address.
Yes.
Do you see what I mean?
Yes,
so,
everything's right apart from the last bit, which
yeah.
is the postcode, and then the post office only used the postcode against.
Yes. Yeah.
So the street name, the number, and the postcode do represent each other, which is the town's not right.
Town doesn't.
Which is what you'd do, wouldn't you? So that's how they do sort. So they sort by
sort it
postcode,
through
and then
postcodes,
they don't look at the town, do they?
No. So I'm making it my mission to get this back to the person who it belongs to. So I've written a letter.
Have you?
Yeah. So I've written a letter. I've got an envelope. I actually meant to post it the other day, and I've left it.
Oh, yeah,
I've left it at work. So so it's a bit of an ongoing story.
Off air, I wonder what this town is.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
Because I'm guessing it's too far to go.
Yes, it is too far to travel. That would be weird as well. But if I had a camper van, I could stay over.
No, but what I'm saying is road trip.
Yeah, it's too far to travel. To just drive there and back. So yeah, so I'm trying to be a good person.
Yeah.
You're right. I could have just got that voucher and gone, I'm just going to spend this.
Can you keep us posted on how you get on with this
I will
adventure?
do.
Because I'm actually intrigued with this person.
I mean, I don't know whether they'll come back and write back and say thank you or what. I'm not going to put my phone number or anything on there. I think that's maybe a bit weird.
So they got to write you back.
Do you know what I even did though?
Pen pals.
I obviously went on to Facebook to see if I could find that person in that town, because you can search by where they live, can't you? And couldn't. I even went on like LinkedIn, because I'm thinking obviously it's an employee, normal. A lot of people on there, but couldn't find the person with that name that worked for that company. I just think, you've worked all year, you deserve that.
So their company had sent this voucher?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So
Could you not ring the company?
I could have done. That was my first option. So I've got the company's name, but because it's such a massive company, I just don't think they'll give a shit.
No.
And I think a nice handwritten letter back.
Did you write really nice and neat?
No, I've went wrong and so I've had to scribble.
You're joking. Like crosses out on it. And like, who's this retard?
Yeah, Tipex. So I will keep you updated on what happens with it. So
yes.
I'm back in office tomorrow, so I'm going to pick it up tomorrow and I'm going to send it.
Nice.
Send it probably Friday. So we'll see.
Oh, I'm going to love it if they're like, yeah, can you please?
And they're a millionaire and they go, you're amazing.
So for a £5 voucher, here's 20 grand.
Yeah, here's a free camper van.
Maybe they're one of our listeners.
Maybe I should just put the QR code in there, shouldn't I?
That's it. I was like, what's this, right?
Might do that.
Yeah, do it. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. I was going to say, don't know what I was going to say. Gone. Must be a lie. Must be a lie.
Must be a lie. We'll do it next week. That's it. Thanks for everybody listening.
Welcome to 2024. Boom, boom.
2024. Thank you for listening right to the end of this week's podcast. I hope that you've enjoyed it. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at dad_tales_ or get involved by emailing us at dadtales@outlook.com. You can also now join our Facebook page by searching Dad Tales.
Keep the feedback coming. We are genuinely humbled by all the input and the comments you have provided us. Stay safe, celebrate small victories, and keep smiling.